WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of skycams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together we're Mississippi Strong. Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
Are you ready?
Mhm,
Are you ready?
mhm.
Ready?
Are you ready?
Ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I saw Chris out there.
Wooten?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We love Chris.
Yeah,
Did you
he's a
say
good
hi
guy.
to him?
I did.
Chris,
He
our
was in a
HR guy,
conversation.
one of the nicest people you're going to find on this
Very
planet.
nice man.
I've been all over the planet, and I'm telling
true.
you right now, that is one of the nicest guys I've met. One of the nicest guys here at WLBT. One of the nicest guys at Gray TV.
Agree.
Well, ask me what I think about him. See if you can get me to stop talking for 4 or 5 hours. That's all I'm going to say. He's just a good guy. You email him, he answers your email right away.
Promptly.
You call him, he calls you back, and you're saying, "Well, come on, shouldn't it be that way all the time?" Yeah, but
But
let's
it's
just be
not.
honest. Let's acknowledge the people that stand out. Look at that. Look at that. We're just getting people just writing weather things in our
They
little
are.
broadcast. That's good
A
though.
whole,
That's nice. A whole diatribe.
special weather statement
Yeah,
there.
that's nice. That's good.
That's cool.
So just coming off the weekend, this is meteorologist Elise Ushman.
Sure.
I'm chief meteorologist Dave Roberts, and it's nice and cool in here. Did you walk through the
It
newsroom?
is.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little too cool in there.
Oh, chilly.
Like I can't sit in a really cold place when
Mhm.
it's this hot because I'll start doing this.
That
dozing
used to
off.
happen
I don't
to me
know
at
if
school.
it's like that at work for y'all. But Elise, tell us about. Did you have a good weekend?
I had a great weekend.
Mhm.
Went to the farmer's market.
Oh, you did go. Okay.
I got a roast from a local cow,
Ooh.
a Clinton cow. Yeah,
Mhm.
very highly localized.
Mhm.
Made a roast. It was very good.
Yeah, came out good.
Some great gravy from it.
I love gravy. Do you have any bread to go with gravy?
Delicious.
Do you have any
Mashed
rolls?
potatoes.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Okay. I approve of this message.
Yeah.
That's great. Good for you.
And what else did I get? Oh, I got some Mississippi strawberries and a refill of my dog's very most favorite blueberry dog treats.
Oh, really?
He loves them.
Oh, interesting. And how are the strawberries?
They're good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they are. They're really good.
I might go check it out this
I
week.
do recommend them.
All right. I love a good farmer's market. I just love it. I just hate when it gets so hot so quickly. You got to go first thing when those things
You do,
open.
yeah. And honestly, you want to go first thing anyways because they sell out of stuff.
I know they do.
They can only bring so much.
I got my honey for breakfast. So that's what I usually do with my oatmeal. So I'm happy about that. I'll even put it in my coffee at times. I know that's a little weird to do that, but I mean, I just want to get that in my system, especially when it's local. So that's my whole thing there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's the first week of summer. First full week of summer.
Sure is.
And it's going to live up to the hype.
Yeah.
Sometimes they say, don't believe the hype, folks. In this case, we're telling you to believe it.
Yeah, believe it.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot one and maybe some
Better
rain
believe it.
here or there. Better chances later on. Hot and steamy.
Mid 90s.
Mm.
But we might have some changes. So this will be true generally through Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, it'll still be hot and it'll still be muggy, but we might have a better chance to see some showers. And then by the weekend, we have an even better chance to see some showers. Could certainly change. And certainly not everyone will see the rain, but it will be different than what we're having right now, which is a nice high pressure system overhead.
Yeah.
And very minimal rain chances. With that said, it's already 93 here in Jackson. It was 92 degrees at noon today. That was a fast warm up. All the showers still hanging out in East Mississippi and South Mississippi, but we could still see a few sprinkles. There's a couple right near the metro area, but otherwise we got some low to mid 90s. Now, I will say this model has been very persistent that we're going to have this little cluster of storms this evening. It's possible. Our other models also say that could happen south of Interstate 20. So, I would have the rain gear with you just in case, but a lot of us are going to be dry. Including tomorrow and including Wednesday. We've got heat advisories. Those are out from right now through 7 p.m. Wednesday. They never expire until 7 p.m.
Now from till August 31st. Question for you. Are you showing the graph model here? Is that what you're showing? Okay, I'm just curious what you're showing.
Yep. This is the graph model. Just a few. And we do have good agreement that tomorrow almost nobody's going to get rained on.
It looks pretty dry.
Probably similar conditions Wednesday.
But later this week, we get that little thing in the Gulf to kind of shunt some moisture our way. We get some more moisture coming in from the north. So it looks like we'll have a better chance for getting some showers and storms on a widespread basis. Yeah,
I think so too, on a widespread basis, Saturday and Sunday. And it looks like maybe that's going to be a pattern that sticks around with us into next week. That will keep our temperatures more like the upper 80s or low 90s if we can get a little more rain in here. When it's not raining, it's going to be mid 90s, feeling like 105 to 110.
Yeah, summer, Mississippi.
Summer.
That's basically the way to sum it up there.
And there's also this.
Way out yonder.
Way out
in
yonder.
The middle of the Atlantic. Not even affecting Bermuda really at this point. It's way out.
No, it's just hanging out. It's just
but
doing its
we're going to
thing.
start seeing some things start to shake loose here. And the only reason why I say that is we're getting close to July. And there typically are 3 seasons to hurricane season. There's a main season, then there's like the 2
sub-seasons.
2 little shoulders. Okay. And so you've got one shoulder that's June, July, and then the last shoulder that comes in October, November. And then there's October, September, where things usually are the most active. But we've seen things, and a lot of people get confused by this. They'll see some activity in June or May, which we did see, and they'll say, oh, it's going to be a bad hurricane season. We're already off to an early start, but these seasons don't really work that way. They have peaks in different areas and different locations. But this system that's out there in the Atlantic, while there's a decent chance that it develops, it's not going to have any impact on any land that we are familiar with.
Right. Maybe on the other side of the pond.
Maybe the Azores or, Portugal or something like that could have an issue with this system.
But that's all that's in the tropics for now. Of course, we're tracking it daily, tracking the tropics, just to let you know if there's something that's going to be impactful to us. We also are making our own forecast anyways, even if they don't put it out there.
Yeah.
So not that they wouldn't put it out there, but we're watching. So yeah, that's about it. Hot, muggy, mostly dry. Maybe slightly better rain chances this weekend.
Got it.
There's something in the tropics, but it's not coming here.
Yeah, I love it. Let's say hi to some people, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's start with Virginia Watkins Turnage. She's watching. Edward Lopez. But he's up in Austin, Texas. I hope he's eating good over there in Austin. They got some good food there. I've never been there. Ellen Atwood McGee, Melissa Price from Jackson, Mike Holbrook, put on your helmet, Dave. This is my helmet. Look closer, Mike. Might want to get some glasses. Maxwell Gwen, by the way, I know Mike. I've known Mike Holbrook, oh my gosh, a long time. Maybe too long. Like maybe this should be the point where I stop knowing him.
Your friend breaking up with him?
But I met him at a bowling alley with his best friend, and those two were trouble. And this is many years ago. I'm not going to say how long ago it was. But anyway, Maxwell Gwen. Edward V. Lopez. Hey, Edward. Okay. She's saying hi to her friend in the room. Jesse Pittman, watching from Brandon. Mike Hood. He just likes the word tropical.
I guess.
That's it. And then Dennis Dujak. Hey, Dennis, that's from Maxwell Gwen. Look at that. She's just saying hi to all of her friends. We're giving shout outs, which is fine. We're all about that. Hey, look at this. See,
asking Melissa how she's doing.
That? Bill and Coleman. Look at people just checking on each other. What is this?
I don't know.
I
don't trust them.
This isn't like Tinder Gold.
Don't solicit on our page, please. Thank you.
I don't know what's going on. They're just like, hey, how you doing? Hey, I just met you. This is crazy. Here's my number. Call me maybe. Sorry. Me maybe. All right, thank you. All right, so that's pretty much what's going on. Yeah, the meteorologist Elise Uchman. You'd like to see more of her. I can't understand why you wouldn't. We got Maddie Holt.
Hey,
she's going to be on the Studio 3 program today, right? They're going to have.
I believe so.
Okay, because last week we just couldn't find you. I don't know where you were.
Sometimes they run out of time for me.
They run out of time for you, and they usually have food that they don't run out of time for us. So
yeah, so we'll take that. Yeah,
we accommodate them. Conversation on our page here. It's crazy. And then she'll be back on WLBT News at 4 and 4:30. And Mike, I need to buy a house. Okay, that's okay. Maybe I'll do that at some point this week.
Mike must have a house to sell.
He's a realtor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a realtor.
Oh, he's got lots of houses.
He's got a few houses to sell that he really. I don't understand. I don't know what his clients are thinking with him being on our page here. There's the heat index, by the way, through Wednesday. As Mike Hood, I like seeing the truth told. Weather feels tropical for the last few days. It's very much tropical. It's like just steamy, and after it rains, it's just like it feels cool for a beautiful second. I was telling Elise that I was near some thunderstorms over the weekend, and they kept creating these downdrafts, these nice breezes, and it was like 20-30 mile per hour breezes. It felt so nice. I did a little yard workout, and I mean just a little. I didn't do much because it was just a lot to do, but that's the story there. On a daily today, I'm liking a nice little cold fruit punch. Well,
yeah, the breeze really helps. I played some pickleball yesterday.
Oh, did you?
And it was not very breezy, but when we did have a breeze, it was nice.
That's good.
But otherwise, it is very tropical. Felt like when I played pickleball in Mexico. It's the very same.
Wow. What a memory.
What a memory.
It felt like you played pickleball in Mexico.
I know.
It felt like when I played pickleball. Never. Because I still have yet to play. But I'm going to learn. I am, seriously.
You want to come play with me?
I'd like to know what I'm doing first.
I still don't know the rules.
Don't we have some tennis thing coming up this week for the
station?
We do,
yeah.
But I'm not going to go to it because I won't be here. But, right? Yeah.
Yes, Daryl and I have organized a tennis
So how many
mixer.
people do you have involved?
I think we're only going to have maybe 8 or 10 people.
That's a good number. What do you mean that's still good?
I think it's a decent number.
That's really good.
It'll be a good turnout.
Yeah.
We'll have fun.
Yeah. So I hope that's a good thing. We'll talk more about that. I'll be on WLBT News at 5 and 6, and then we'll be back here at 6:30 to talk about how the weather pattern's changing a little bit and to see when our rain chances are going to kick back in. Hey, Alan White, I didn't mean to miss you. Alan White, always taking some great pictures. My microphone's moving on me. Alan White, always taking some great pictures over on the res. I showed some lightning pictures from you the other day, Alan, that you had. Pretty impressive lightning. So we always appreciate you sharing that kind of stuff. All right, y'all, stay safe. We're going to see you back here at 6:30 right here on your streaming apps and WLBT.com, as well as the Book of Faces right here if you missed anything. Until then, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your afternoon.